All right, welcome back to another awesome episode of Life on the App. This is episode 108, and I'm here with friend Kelly Ashton. Welcome.
Hello.
So excited to have you on today. She is literally award-winning and amazing. So excited to have her on. I'm going to tell a little bit about her. So excited to welcome Kelly Ashton, the creative heart behind Bloom and Grow Delaware. Kelly believes that flowers have the power to spread joy, connection, and kindness, and she's built a beautiful business around the idea. What started as her passion for repurposing blooms has blossomed into one-of-a-kind flower bar experience where people can come together, get creative, and leave with something meaningful. From simple bouquets to full floral events, Kelly brings beauty into everyday life. Whether it's weddings, bridal showers, corporate events, or intimate gatherings, her Bloom and Grow flower bar gives guests the chance to design their own custom arrangements, making each event truly unforgettable. I can't wait to dive into your journey, your love for flowers, and how you're using them to help all of us bloom and grow with every petal. Oh, so much pun.
I love it.
So welcome. Thanks for coming on.
Thank you for having me.
Yes. So I feel like I've been friends with you for like a million years. It really hasn't been that long.
No.
But I feel like I've known you forever.
Yes.
We're like social media besties,
Yes.
karma besties, all things.
Yes.
So welcome. From
Thank
your
you.
perspective, how did you get here?
So I got here, it was kind of crazy. So Bloom and Grow started, I saw a picture on Pinterest. It was of these shelves with bud vases.
Mm-hmm.
I had no idea what kind of flower it was. They were just really pretty. And I said, I want that. And my husband said, oh man.
Right. Everything starts with a Pinterest photo.
Everything.
Yeah.
And he's like, what kind of work am I going to have to do on
Right.
this? So I ended up doing it. I did the work. We dug a 12 by 12 on the side of the yard last year, and I just threw out some seed and soil and like really hoped for the best. Like whatever is going to happen is happening. I never ever hung up a shelf. I ended up saving every single apple juice jar, Martinelli's apple juice jars from
Nice.
Karma, me and mailman Matt.
Obsessed.
And I would cut them and just give them to people. Like that was
Yeah.
like my jam. Like I'm like, here you go, here you go, here you go, here you go. And then I asked Katie, because I was doing the Spread Good Karma walks faithfully, like every Sunday. And I was super empowered from that. So I asked Katie, I'm like, hey, is there any way like I could give all the ladies like a flower from my garden, like after? And she was like, am I going to really say no to something
Right.
like that?
Right. How could you? How could you?
So instead I kind of didn't, I was like, how do I do this? Well, by the time that happened, my garden was actually dying. And
Yeah.
I was like, I can't not do this.
Right.
Like, how am I going to do this? So I was working at the Rooted Maine at the time. And a client came in and she brought in these beautiful flowers. And I was like, where did you get them? And she's like, oh, I grow them. And I was like, oh my goodness, I need them. So I said, I'm doing this kind of thing where I'm handing out flowers. Can I end up purchasing flowers from you? So I did use like maybe 30 flowers from my garden, and then I purchased the rest of them, and it was now Lindsay from Lindsay's Garden in Chadds Ford, and I used her flowers. I put a positive tag on it, and I ended up handing them out after the walk, and there were other business owners on that walk, and they were like, can you do this for my business? And I was like, what? Like I had no idea like what they meant.
You just thought you were doing something nice.
Yeah. And you know, like when Katie and I discussed it, she was like, maybe you should like call yourself something.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay. I'm like, Bloom and Grow Creative Studio. That's just like kind of what it flew. Like was like, all right, let's try this.
Yeah.
And when I did that speech like that day, I was like, Bloom and Grow Creative Studio. And when we left,
Said it out loud.
I was like, oh my gosh, okay.
All right.
And then I'm handing out the flowers, and like the feeling inside of my body was exactly like when I had my daughter.
Yep.
And when I got married to my husband. And I was like, well, I'm full as full could be.
Yeah.
And I knew it. And when we left, we went to, Abby had a game after for cheer, and I had my sunglasses on, and I was just like,
Yes.
hysterically,
Yeah.
just full of gratitude. And my friend Tiara, she texted me and she was like, how are you feeling? And I sent her that picture, and she was like, oh yeah. Like this
that's
is it.
Yeah.
And I didn't know how it was going to turn out. I didn't know what to do, but here we are, literally almost a year. Monday will be a year later
Crazy.
from the Spread Good Karma walk.
Wow. Wow, that's so cool. That's so cool.
Yeah.
And you were just named, I don't want to butcher it, you were just named the Reader's Choice 2025 Best Florist Shop.
In North Delaware, yes.
Amazing. Like, so cool. In 1 year, you're already getting awards.
Yes.
You're huge at the Brandywine Farmers Market. You literally sell out every
it.
weekend, it seems.
Yes, I love it.
And your Instagram's popping. And it's just stunning. It's just stunning. So from someone that's never seen you, never been to a farmer's market, never came to a walk, like, what would you say that you do?
So I would say my main thing that I do are the bloom bars. So come build your own bouquets. That is like the one thing that I really feel like a lot of people are attracted to. They just like are like, this is so cool.
Yeah.
That way, because people get to use their own creativity and they're like, I didn't know I could do this. They just don't think like that. And I get that. So, so coming to the market is always fun. Normally it's me and my husband.
Yep.
Sometimes I'll have my helper Lily. She's awesome, and we'll come and I try and do different themes. That's my new thing, is having like a different theme. We did, roses. We've done a flower wall where you can come and take pictures with your flowers.
Cute. People love that.
Fairy gardens. And so next time, not this Sunday, but the following on the 28th, we're going to do pumpkin bouquets.
Obsessed.
Build your own pumpkin bouquets.
I'm all in on the pumpkins. Like, now it's 90 degrees again outside, but the last couple weeks has been so cool. And I'm like, we just got our pumpkins out. The kids are loving it. We're already talking Halloween costumes. Like, pumpkin spice is back, baby.
Yes.
So I think good timing. And the pumpkins are just so beautiful with the flowers.
Yes.
Yeah, so stunning.
I agree. So I'm looking to hopefully, do a pre-order. I'll probably launch something on Sunday.
Cool.
And then that way I'll know how many to bring and that kind of thing. And then if you pre-order, then you'll have one already and you'll know that. But yeah, so I would say for the bouquets itself and the flowers, I try to partner with local as much as I can. Highland.
Yep. We talked about Highland's amazing.
Yes,
Highland Orchards.
I love Highland.
Yes. Folk Road, anyone that doesn't know.
Ruth is like, she's an angel. And then Tyler, her grandson, he's like one of my favorite people too.
Aw.
He's always like, you can reach out to me. So I reach out to him. I do get flowers from Spectrum Farms in Felton and Lindsay's Garden in Chadds Ford. So I do love supporting local. And I am trying to venture out even a little more to see like where else I can go. So that's kind of my next step right there.
Yeah, slide your DMs if you have anywhere. So someone that orders a flower bar, say it's my bridal shower. I want to have this as like a fun thing for all my guests to do. I'm going to make an entrance. It's something for them to do for the first half hour before I get there. What does it look like? What are the vibes when you set up? So
the vibes, what it looks like is, so we offer basically like a 6, which is Petal Pop. So Petal Pop is collapsible, and she has a table already built into her. She is feminine, so I call her, I like have her little name and everything. And so she's 6 bucket, and then I will bring an umbrella with her too sometimes, so it looks a little fancy.
Yeah.
And then I have a 9 bucket, which is black and all like super sleek looking, or 12. And I have 2 12s, which is nice. So like larger events, you could use both of them. And I love to say like any kind of local blooms, color schemes, palettes, everything like that.
Right. So if your bridal shower is all
purple, like I just did a baby shower and it was a girl. So we did a lot of pinks,
and
purples,
reds,
whites, you know what I mean? That kind of thing. I am going to be doing a homecomings bar here soon. And that will be with dresses, you know what I mean? Pairing with dresses and then that kind of thing. So it's really anything. You can really do anything. Also, I'm getting ready. I'm going to do a couple different events coming up. And, I've had like owners say, can you use these flowers in this color scheme? And I think that part's really cool that they know and they want that. I love when the client knows.
Yeah, what they want.
Yeah.
It makes it easy.
It makes it a lot easier.
When they're sending you the Pinterest picture.
Yeah, it's so much easier.
Yeah.
So, yeah. But yeah, you come, you get to pick out your flowers, be creative as possible. And then I always have some kind of wrap, whether it's a carry wrap or, you building it, like wrapping it all around. And then an intentional tag. With it.
Yep. I mean, that's like
my signature.
That brings you back to your roots, literally. And it's bloom and grow.
Yeah.
That brings you back to your like karma roots.
Yeah.
Obsessed. So
100%.
In 1 year, you go from just giving away flowers at a walk to now an award-winning business. What would you say has been the most rewarding part of this last year?
So I will say there's a couple things on that one. One, that first event was, that filled me inside.
Yeah.
I just, that will always be inside of me forever. Valentine's Day was huge for
bet.
me.
Yes, I bet.
It was amazing, to be honest. I was all over the place, and it was also kind of crazy because behind the scenes, like both my parents were extremely ill at that time. And I'm like, I couldn't be with them because I was doing so much. So that part was like pretty kind of remembering like, oh my gosh, I was so busy. And I was trying to do balance at all the time. But the first market was really awesome.
I mean, that was magical. I was at the first one.
It was like,
it was insane.
It was insane. Like, I'll never forget, like I had like, I'll throw her name out here because, but Dr. Heather Rooks, like she was like, somebody, you need help. Like somebody needs to help you.
I think that was everyone though.
Yeah. Like,
that was
it
everyone.
was like so big.
It was
just like insane. And it was so cool. But the mothers.
I didn't buy a single thing that day because I was like, this is insane.
Because you were like overwhelmed.
Yeah. I think everyone was.
Just, like,
in the best way.
In the best way.
I was like prideful. Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
But Mother's Day at the market was my favorite.
Really? Why is that?
You got to see the kiddos. Like, pick that for their mom.
So special.
And me being a mom, like it was super cool. Like, and then I got to take pictures of them and like that kind of thing. And that was so magical to see. That will be with me forever.
That's amazing. Yeah. So when you do like a Valentine's Day, are you delivering flowers? People picking them up?
So last year I did a few different things. We were at, I had like a signature bouquet bag. So it was like a really sleek looking kind of bag. And then you had all the flowers in it and you could just carry it.
Cool.
So we were at Karma and then Hilo House and Paya. So they were all there.
All the girly spots.
Yes. And you could just grab and go, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
And that was awesome. We did single petals at Marbrook Elementary.
Cute.
And then I also had, different kinds of arrangements too that were going out there.
Cool.
So it was really neat.
Yeah. Would you say Valentine's, is that the most busy flower holiday or what would be the most? Yeah.
I would say Valentine's is the busiest. Mother's Day is pretty busy too.
Yeah. Do you have any plans for this year to make it bigger and better?
You got some time. I definitely will want to make it bigger. I'm not 100% sure yet. Yeah. Something will come to me. It always does. I see something or I see a color of something and I wait to respond and then it's like, okay, that's what I'm going to do.
Yeah. So it's going to be my next question. Besides Pinterest, where do you draw all your inspiration from?
So it's kind of crazy. I will see something and it doesn't matter where it is, like the beach, like sunsets, like sunrises, sunsets, a lot of that color schemes. Having a little bit of a background in the hair world.
Yeah.
That
makes
really like has helped a lot with, colors and putting them all together and that kind of thing. So I love that, like the inspiration of like seeing different kinds of schemes of things and like that's like where I really feel like I get my ideas from. Yeah. And then some things just like come to me. I don't really know. I'm like, oh cool. Let's try this. You know what I mean? Yeah. Let's see if it'll happen. Like see what works. And if it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't.
Yeah. I love that. I love that. So in terms of flowers, I mean, you've been doing this a year. Were you in love with flowers before all of this though?
I was. Okay. I wasn't like obsessed like I am now, but I was the girly that would go like to Trader Joe's and grab a bouquet.
Got it.
Or, like if we were out somewhere, like at a market, like I was the girly that would go to the Newark Co-op on Sundays. So I knew some of these vendors already, like Chesapeake. I mean, I always loved her flowers and same thing with Lockbriar. Like both of them, I would always purchase flowers from them every Sunday. So that was another thing. Yeah.
So what's your favorite flower?
Oh my gosh. Okay. So I was always a sunflower girly. I've always loved sunflowers.
Same. Yellow, anything yellow.
All of them. Like I just love them all. Like anything. Even those like burnt colors. I'm like, oh, love the purple. I'm like, where did you, what? But now I've become like a seasonal lover. Okay. So I love like at the end of spring is like a peony.
Obsessed.
Oh my gosh, they are, and then the smell of them are just so. And then I would say like late summer is like a dahlia right now, and even zinnia. Like I love a zinnia because they offer something that you really are like, oh, I never thought of that. Like they're hardy and they last, but they're really pretty too. Yeah. And then you always like a classic rose. Like, come on. Like everybody loves a rose. So. Yeah.
So we're coming into like the fall bridal season. Like September, October seems to be like when everyone gets married. What would you say is like the fall flower? What's the big trending flower right now?
So you're seeing a lot of warm, like neutrals.
A lot of neutrals.
You're seeing a lot of neutrals.
Yes, totally. Minimal color these days.
It's so minimal. And I
Yes.
love the monochromatic. So it's like color, the same color
Yep.
on the same color.
Yes, I
seeing
do
a lot
like
of
that. Yep. I didn't know what you meant.
Like you're seeing the
I'm
same
glad
color
you
on the same
described
color.
what
You know what I mean?
monochromatic is. I'm like, I don't know what that means. Yes, I do. Now
You're like, I never would have pictured
put
like
those together.
those two together, and it looks so good. You're seeing a lot of the deep burgundies right now are hot. Like I am obsessed with them too. Like
already
super deep. Like
that to me is like Christmas.
It is, but like it's like that transition from fall to Christmas. So now I'm seeing them, and we're out of summer. We're in fall. So like I'm like obsessed with those.
Yeah.
Like those are like my favorites. But the creams and the neutrals, they're really popping right now.
Yeah.
Which I love.
Anything you don't love, or maybe that you don't like to work with, I guess I could say.
There's not anything I really don't like to work with.
Yeah.
I will say the least thing I like doing is cleaning buckets.
Okay.
Because it's just a lot. You're consistent with it. It's a necessary evil. It's a necessary. You have to have clean buckets.
Yeah.
Like your stuff has to be sanitary.
Yeah.
So, and I just like anything else. So I'm like, ooh, like this is just so much. So I now have a system.
Nice.
And it's.
What do you do? Like power wash them? Like how do you do that? You can't just bring them all into your house and your sink.
No.
Yeah.
And so it's a lot. So
yeah.
I have a new like sprayer that I use outside.
Nice.
And like I have a whole system. I line them all up, and then clean them all, and then I turn them all over, and then they're done. So that's like kind of.
How often do you have to do that?
All the time.
Yeah.
Like all the time.
How will you do that in the winter?
I don't know. I haven't thought of that yet. Hopefully it'll be mild.
We'll get there. So some people don't know, people that don't know Vincent for a long time, he had a lacrosse head stringing business. So all through high school and college, he strung lacrosse heads, and he still has customers that come to him to this day. Kids that are in college, kids that are playing professional that will drop them off on my front step. Moms will come for their middle school sons and drop them off on our front step. And when he was like humming in that business, like I'm talking 50 heads a week, like crazy, his mom would clean them all. Some of these heads were used, they're whatever. And his mom would scrub these heads. And that's probably one of the reasons the business didn't continue, is because I was like, I'm not scrubbing
I'm not doing that.
I'm not doing that. God bless his mom. She would scrub them and scrub them and scrub them. It was a grind.
Jimmy, that's him too. Like he'll dump all of them. He'll dump all the buckets and like that kind of thing. But he's like, I'm not cleaning them. And he's a huge help. Like
I'm sure.
Huge help on
you
all
can't
of
do it on your own.
No, not at all. But he's like, those are your, like you do that. I'm like,
okay. So when you went all in on this, were you still at Rooted Maine, or when did you have that, like, I'm going all in?
Yes. So I was still at Rooted Maine, and it was really cool.
This is one of my favorite like questions, because it's like when you finally like get that, like, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna take the chance, like the something that goes off in your brain that like 99% of the world can't comprehend. Like this needs to be studied. So
I didn't comprehend it until you did it. Yep. Yeah. So it was kind of crazy. I was at the Rooted Maine, and that was crazy in itself. Like I had dreamt.
That place is amazing.
Okay.
Stunning.
It is amazing.
Yes,
it really is.
All amazing people work there.
I'm so proud of them.
Yes, they're great people.
Kara and I have worked together for years. I've known her forever, and we're talking decades. Like, we have been, super close. I'm so proud of them. And the crazy part was, like, when we did the interview, I was like, I just have a feeling like I'm not going to be here for a long time. Oh, that's
crazy.
And it was like one of those things, like, really? Like, why do you think?
Right.
We didn't really know at that point, right?
Yeah, your intuition.
And I expected to stay there at least until February. Like they started in July. I helped start them. There was a whole story behind that too that we could talk about another day. And it was like, oh my gosh, it's like, do I really quit now? Like, I can't believe this. And my last day was Halloween.
Wow,
like it was like,
that
all right,
fast.
I'm gonna do it.
Wow.
And I did.
Yeah.
And it was like,
were they supportive?
Right. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Super supportive. Like we were all at the awards gala on Tuesday, and they were like, Kelly, like,
screaming.
It was like, so it was such a full circle moment.
Yeah.
Like it really was, because, like I was there. The Maureen's girls were right behind me, because I was at Maureen's right before the Rooted Maine. So that was like crazy in itself. So they were super supportive. The Rooted Maine girls, I mean, I'm going past them. They're high-fiving me. Aww. And you can just, like, the love was there. And like Kara and I, like after, like we just hugged each other, and we were like, we did it.
Yeah.
Like we did this.
That's
like
amazing.
We really did this. So that part has been so cool.
Yeah, so cool. And say, yeah, when I like quit my job to join this team and like start the property management business, same thing. I literally just like woke up one day, I had that similar fire that you kind of mentioned, like it's literally in your belly. Like it's all over, it's your heart, it's everywhere. Like it is a actual fire. And I kind of get that feeling when I do this podcast. Like I'm not making money off of this. Like this is not, you know, this is not paying my bills by any means, but it makes me so happy. It's like literally my passion. I'm obsessed. And like, I get that feeling. And I feel like there's so many people on this planet walking around with that feeling and they never act on it.
Well, this is your thing. I can say
thanks.
it. Yeah,
thanks.
You thrive in this.
Some days I look prettier than others, so I just have a spray tan today. So I think I'm only thriving.
I love it.
I literally had a spray tan right before this. So where do you see Bloom and Grow heading in the future?
Oh, that's a toughie. Because it's like, I'm not really sure. You have certain goals, right? And certain visions of like what's next. And, you know, we've talked about it. Like we've looked at spaces.
Yeah. Do we go retail?
And I'm like, it's not there yet. I'm not there yet. And I'm not 100% sure. Yeah. I'm not there yet.
That's okay.
And we'll figure that out.
Yeah. And you're crushing the farmers markets. When you do, you know, are you mostly focused on the like flower bar events, or are we doing like full blown weddings, like bouquets and all that yet?
So we are focused on the flower bars. That's pretty like our main focus, but we do, like I do like regular arrangements. Like I have 2 arrangements tomorrow. Homecoming, prom.
Yeah, I'm sure homecoming's huge.
Homecoming's big.
Yeah, these girls love these big, like no more are we getting just the like corsage. We are getting full bouquets. Yeah.
And I love it.
With their skimpy, teeny tiny little dresses. Unbelievable, these dresses.
When Abigail's in high
I'm
school,
terrified.
She does not have that style dress.
I am terrified. And
please
sneakers.
Make it like flowy.
And sneakers.
I'm dead. I love it. I mean, hey, to each their own.
I was in stilettos. I was already 5'9". Like these stilettos, I was 6 foot. I'm like, what was I doing?
I get you on that. I was also in stiletto.
No date.
I love that. I think going with your girlfriends is always the best.
It was the best.
It was always the best.
I went to an all girls school, so.
You went to Ursuline.
Yeah,
I went to St. Elizabeth's.
Yeah. So it was easy to just go with your girls.
It does.
We didn't know a lot of boys.
No, and it was fun. It was just so much better.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, like that kind of thing. We have started weddings. It is intimidating for me. I will be completely honest. I've done a lot of freelancing with the Wilmington florist, Libby. She's amazing. Yep. And she has helped me a ton. And I don't think I will take on large weddings right now. Yeah. I love I'm doing 5 bridesmaids bouquets for this Saturday. Love that.
Done.
I love courthouse weddings.
Yes. On a Tuesday afternoon. Sign me up.
I mean, Jimmy and I got married at the courthouse. So
I know you just posted those pictures. They were so sweet.
It was our 10-year anniversary. So it was so sweet. Crazy. But yeah, I mean, that kind of thing. Yes.
Yeah, you're in.
Yeah, I'm all in for that. And I love, and I'm still all about the giving. So that part of the weddings is like tough for me because I see how much you have to charge. And it's like, oh my gosh.
It's a lot of pressure too.
It's a lot.
It's their whole day.
It is.
And people are very not kind on their
I mean, hey, I was in the hair world. So
so same thing.
I know what it's like.
Yeah. I
know what it's like for the bride. It's their most important day. Come on. So I get that part. So I don't know yet.
Yeah.
I'm not putting it online yet.
Yeah.
But
you'll get there.
Yeah.
It's inevitable.
Yeah.
So for someone like me, I'm going to give you full disclosure. I'm not a flower girl. So I do like sunflowers, and I've been with my husband 11 years. Like he knows, like if you mess up, like it's not flowers, it's going to get you, you're not getting out of the doghouse with flowers. Like that's never really impressed me.
Yes.
However, we just moved. So I have started to realize that like our house looks more beautiful with flowers. So I recently had a friend that gave me flowers. Okay. Vincent recently gave me flowers, believe it or not, even though he knows they're not my favorite. But it's the first time I like went on TikTok and I was like, what do I do? Like, I actually want to like use these flowers. Normally I just I don't even take them out of their plastic. I like shove them in a water bottle and like wait till they die. I'm not kidding. But I did go on TikTok this time and like, how do I do it? So I like, for the first time ever, I like took the leaves off. I trimmed them. I put them in I don't have a vase because I get rid of them when people give them to me. Like I'm literally the Grinch, but I had them in like a nice little like mason jar. And I did my best. Like I will say, of all the years I've been on this earth, the flowers I've recently got are the most beautiful my home's ever had flowers. Yeah. So for someone like me that's not in this world, that maybe is like, okay, I'm 32 years old. Like maybe I should, enjoy a flower arrangement on my beautiful brand new island or my beautiful dining room table. How, like what tips or tricks or what would you recommend for someone like me when I get my Acme bouquet or Trader Joe's flowers?
Trader Joe's, like for that kind of thing. So if you're getting your arrangement, right, and you want to keep it longer, I always say trim the stems every 2 to 3 days. Change the water every 2 to 3 days.
Well, I'm about 6 days behind that, but okay.
And that's okay.
Okay.
So go home, trim it. Just,
how much? Like an inch?
Yeah.
On an angle. Didn't know that.
You can, it doesn't always have to be on an angle, but on an angle, it might suck up a little bit more water. And you can, if you don't have flower food, you can always use a little bit of sugar.
Okay.
Or a drop of bleach.
Why a drop of bleach? When I kill them?
So the bacteria that's in that vase, that's going to be all killed.
Got it.
Yeah.
So what about that like packet? Like I just shove the whole thing in. Should I be like, okay, that's fine?
Yeah.
Okay. Because I just assumed that's what I was supposed to do.
Yeah, of course. I love that.
TikTok didn't tell me what to do with that, so I just threw it in.
But yeah, that's perfect.
Okay, so is that something I should be doing like all the time? Like how long should flowers be lasting?
Depending on the flower. So there are specific flowers that will not last long.
Yeah.
And then there's specific flowers that will last a lot longer. Like carnations, they last forever, I swear. Even some roses you can get that will last a while.
Yeah.
Mums, like chrysanthemums, like those kind of, even like a dahlia can last a good amount of time as you're treating it well.
Yeah.
So I would say trim every 2 to 3 days.
So I don't want to trim it too short to jump because I trimmed them as short as possible so it would just be in there and done.
Enough to just fill that vase.
Got it.
Like,
okay.
And you always give a lot of water. So like hydrangeas, they love water. They're obsessed with water. You have to give them water. You can spray them. You can even spray like the whole like with hydrangeas. If I can say it, they're hydrangeas.
Yes,
like,
I love that.
Because all they want is water. Hydra. You know what I mean? Like that's all they want.
Thirsty girls.
Yes. So it was funny. Somebody came to the market and they were like, "Are you ever going to have hydrangeas?" I'm like, "No, hydrangeas will never be at this market. Like I will never bring them."
Yeah.
And just because they need a lot of extra work.
Care. And then you don't want to be like, "Oh, I got flowers from her that died the next day."
Exactly.
Yeah. Yeah. Makes sense.
So,
So what would you say? Like my sister-in-law, she'll get flowers and like she just lets them sit on her counter until they're like
dead.
So dead and like moldy glass. Like, is that okay?
No, not really. But like sometimes like
people love the dead look.
People love that dead look. They do love it.
Yeah.
And I am a person that I also love the dead look. Like I actually have like roses from Spectrum Farms that he cut off for me real quick when we were leaving that I was like, oh crap, like they've literally been dying for the last 3 weeks, like in water.
Yeah.
There's no water in there anymore.
Right.
Like I just kind of like let it dry.
Right.
Now, and that's the other thing is I've been trying to learn how to dry
That was going to be my next question.
And that's been so fun.
Yes. Okay. That could be like your next venture.
It could be.
Because I do get the occasional like sentimental flower that I don't want to get rid of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that has been fun. So silica gel or silica.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's like what I've learned to use that.
I love that.
And I'm like, oh my gosh, this is so cool.
I think that's a whole nother business venture.
It really is.
Yeah.
I think to the other side for me, I like seeds, like the seeds of the flower.
Sure.
And being able to like, here, Mary Kate, you take these seeds and go to your new home.
Right.
And you can plant these seeds and they will grow next year.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
Like, and they'll regrow every year. You won't even have to take care of that area. Like that kind of thing. Like that's what I think a lot of people would love.
It's the sentimental gift that keeps on giving.
Keeps on giving.
What do we have coming up? Any events we want to plug? Anything we want to make sure that people know that they can come see you?
100%. So this Saturday, I will be at Apricot Lane on Concord Pike from 11 to 3. They're doing their 1-year anniversary party.
Fun.
And then on Sunday is the TLS
I'll be there.
opening.
I will be there.
And we'll be making bouquets.
Awesome.
So I'm so excited about that.
Every vendor there is like a boss, amazing. Like literally, if you go through the list, I'm like, love, 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 love.
Yes.
Yeah, Jenna put together the best group.
Oh my God, I can't wait.
It's gonna be a bomb. That's one of the reasons I got a spray tan today. I was like, I can't go to that event pale.
I know. And like, she's the
best energy.
She literally,
and
her
angel.
energy, I just love her. And then, of course, Brandywine Park Farmers Market on the 28th, we'll do pumpkin bouquets.
And so do you think you'll do those all through September, October?
I think
how many more farmers markets are there?
So for me, they're all the way until the end of October.
Okay.
For me, there's 3 left. So I probably will we'll see how it all plays out, kind of thing.
Yeah, but make sure you pre-order.
100%. Yeah.
So if somebody's interested, maybe they want to have a flower bar at their next event. Maybe they want to pre-order a pumpkin. What's the best way to contact you?
So bloomandgrowde.com is the website. Hello@bloomandgrowde.com. bloomandgrowde.com is the email, and Instagram and TikTok.
Yeah.
Bloom and Grow DE.
You're TikTok girly. I forgot.
I just am like getting into this TikTok thing
Yeah.
again. And I'm like I'm 43. So
I
it's
know.
like,
I just had Scout Cafe on and he said the same thing. He's like, I want to do it. I'm here for it.
Yeah.
And he's like, I'm addicted to it. I
Yeah.
love watching it. He's like, but I just don't know. Like,
He's great. I love Nick.
He's an angel. Yeah. So same thing. I think everybody's like finally accepting that TikTok's like here to stay.
Yeah.
So it's like, okay, well, this is where the new generation, well, it's literally all generations
It
are
is.
on.
It really is.
Yeah. So TikTok's where it's at.
Yeah.
And you can be way more like quirky and silly on there.
I do love being myself
Right.
like on that. So that's so fun.
Same. All I do is dance on there.
I love it. I love that part.
I know.
How can you not?
On Instagram, I'm like, welcome to the podcast.
I know.
And then on TikTok, I'm like bumping and
Put it
grinding.
out. I love that. That's so fun.
My kids someday are going to find that page and be like, Mom,
I know.
get this out of here. But
my
whatever.
I have my kid already does that.
Yeah.
Mommy, you're so cringy.
Yeah.
So,
She's 10.
She's going to be 10.
Terrified of 10.
It's a lot.
Yeah.
But it's awesome.
It's awesome.
It's awesome.
So where can we find you on Instagram?
Instagram, bloomandgrowde.com or bloomandgrowde.
Obsessed.
Yeah.
So follow Kelly. She's amazing. Have her at your next event. I think that the flower bars are a blast, and I think you're only going to crush it from here on out. Whether you go retail, whether we go bridal, whether we go preservation flowers, whatever we do, like I think you're going to crush it. Clearly, Reader's Choice, they are recognizing you. So honored to have you on. Literally, like, is this your first interview after your award?
Yes.
Obsessed.
Thank
What an honor.
you.
Well,
Thank you.
congratulations, and thank you for coming on.
Thank you.
Another awesome episode of Life on the Ave. Thank you all for tuning in, and we'll see you next week.